Georgia 4-H has touched many lives over the past century. It is hard to describe just exactly the impact it has made on its hundreds of thousands of members. Here are just a few of their stories.
4-H really helped me learn about public speaking, not by forcing me to make speeches or do really boring lectures or anything, but by letting me do classes and presenting topics to people about things that I was interested in. From different games, activities, and different events that I got to help lead, I learned all about public speaking over the years in 4-H.
There are 3 traits. Well, that's surprising, isn't it? Almost any bookstore you visit will have a whole row of leadership books that tell you otherwise. In this aisle, you can find the 4 giant steps to leadership, or the 10 steps to becoming a more effective leader. Each book has its own list of simple, anyone can do steps to becoming a better leader. While these books are full of information, I believe what you need to know can be learned on a personal level. For the past several years, I have tried to live up to an image of leadership. The strong man who always knows what to do. Through a lot of trial and error, I have come to see that being a leader is something much more. It instead relies on the 3 all-important traits. Leadership is a journey that requires a leader to navigate, listen to the crew, and move full steam ahead. The thing that is most often forgotten about leadership is the simplest point of all: leading. I call this navigating. This isn't pushing, prodding, probing, or pleading, but showing others how to reach their goals. To simply tell everyone to work and then to breathe down their necks does no good. A hard worker who doesn't help others isn't a good leader. Likewise, a boss who doesn't guide others isn't a good navigator. John C. Maxwell, the author of an impressive array of leadership books, says that a leader is the one who knows the way, shows the way, and goes the way. By simply walking your way through challenges with those you lead, you not only increase your chances for success, but you make the task easier overall. Recently, I represented my school at the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Seminar. Throughout the 3-day course, we participated in different activities and classes that helped us learn about leadership. When we first gathered everyone together, we were asked to form groups of 2. My partner was then instructed to make a fist, while it was my task to try to get her to open her fist. I was given a moment to determine what my strategy would be, and then I was allowed to begin. I pulled, I twisted, I bargained, but I could not get her to open her hand. All around the room, every group was trying the exact same thing, with the same results. However, I saw one girl turn to her partner and quietly ask them, "Would you please open your hands?" That group won. Would a good leader pull, twist, or bargain to get what she wants? No, she navigates, showing others how to reach their goals. The primary task of a leader is to build relationships. This leads to teamwork and understanding within a group. Therefore, a leader must listen to the crew. A common misunderstanding is that leaders and managers are the same thing. Managers are people who only work to ensure that the task is done and done right. While a leader can certainly do that, the business she works in is people. By building strong relationships between the people you lead, your group works better towards its goals. Confederate General Robert E. Lee once declared that a leader focuses his subordinates on their common goal and inspires them by his devotion to achieving it. I have personally seen this in the staff of Georgia 4-H's closing company, especially in Dr. Bo Rice, our former state 4-H leader. Closing company gets 4-H members from across the state to perform at 4-H events. I have been lucky enough to be among these cast members for the past 2 years. Now, the cast is very diverse, and most of us aren't used to sharing the spotlight. Getting a group of strangers to perform together is no easy task under any circumstances. Dr. Bow and the other leaders work to promote friendship through games, activities, and similar methods. Through this leadership, we not only put on entertaining shows, but we enjoy the time we spend together doing it. In fact, many cast members have gone on to perform professionally with cast members that they talking and being honest are all essential for this interaction to happen. A leader must listen to the crew, working not just for success, but for strong relationships as well. The most important characteristic of any leader is integrity. What is a leader if he doesn't stand for something? What good is he if he doesn't strongly believe in his goal? If a person is just like everyone else, how are they to stand out as leaders? Without integrity, how can we move full steam ahead? It is essential to strive for honesty and morality as we move forward in a project. This can often be the most difficult part of leadership, sometimes leading to estrangement from your peers. When I was in the 6th grade, I attended Camp Rainy Mountain, a place that makes Rocky Hill look like a Ritz. I was an awkward little kid who demanded attention, quickly earning scorn from my peers. This wasn't helped by the fact that I was the youngest guy on my campsite, and to top it all off, the other guys seemed to have a pathological hatred towards 12-year-olds. Sounds like fun, right? The only person willing to stand up for me was Evan, an otherwise shy teenager. Soon, everyone was picking on him, too. I didn't understand why he was helping me. He could have just kept quiet, but he decided to look out for the little guy. He could have let the criticism bring him down, but he continued to move full steam ahead. I wouldn't see Evan again for several years after that, but he taught me so much about leadership. One time, I asked Evan what he wanted people to say about him. He told me he just wanted people to say that he was always trying to be a good friend to everyone. Evan's taught me more about leadership than anyone else ever has. Regardless of how outgoing, smart, or talented you are, anyone can be a leader. We're not going to be straight to find the quality of a leader. Rather, it is your ability to navigate through a task, not only leading, but guiding others towards their goals. It is your ability to listen to the crew, building the relationships that inspire teamwork and morale. And it is your ability to move full steam ahead, doing what is right regardless of what others think. Is this easy? No. You can't just take a class for this. And there is no such thing as the perfect leader. But every single one of us is capable of leadership. There are no born leaders. There are no taught leaders. It's simpler than that. You must take a risk and lead. You must use the lessons you've learned for the betterment of others. You must be brave enough to navigate through a task, listen to your crew, and move full steam ahead. I hope that each and every one of us will find this courage to take the journey to leadership. Thank you.
Hi, I am Tyler Beckett, a Master 4-H'er in the Public Speaking Project, and I am Georgia 4-H.
I am Georgia 4-H. What's your story?